Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Em.
And I'm Blue.
And here is another video
From
of
the
us.
queer family.
We decided to make another video about my top surgery experience because I'm now a little over a week post-op. Top surgery. It's very exciting. And I'm all flat but still wrapped up. So I have to stay wrapped up for another month or so. Cool.
So, actually you drove,
Drove there?
Yeah, you drove us
okay.
there. So
Day of surgery.
Yes, the day before surgery though, Em's mom had came and met us in Monterey. So she was here with us that night. So all three of us left together and drove and had to get 2 hours before
the surgery.
Before check-in.
Right. The day before we had gone and got all marked up and such. But then, yeah, day of, we pretty much had to go in 2 hours before, which was August 3rd. And I pretty much had to pay for the surgery fee, and which was $300 with my Kaiser insurance, by the way. And then we pretty much just got checked in and taken to a little room where I undressed. Oh, I had to take a pee test to see if I was pregnant. Not. And then got the IV. Got the IV done, which wasn't that bad. And
That was cool.
It's a cool process to see, I guess.
I watched.
And then I pretty much got carted away. And the process after getting carted away was just, I was like talking to the nurses, and everyone was just getting me all ready and getting the room ready for, like, the operating room ready. And then I went, got carted in there. They put me onto a table.
You be good. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much. Yes, you too.
Asked how I was feeling, and I was just talking to, literally the last thing I remember was like talking to one of the surgeons about where I was from, and then I just went to sleep. That was my main concern too, because I had never been put to sleep before or under any like type of anesthesia, so I was really concerned about where my soul was gonna go during that time. But you honestly don't remember a thing, and it was really just falling asleep. I woke up to another nurse next to me, just like calling my name out and telling me that I did really well.
I'm so proud. It's a big step.
Thank you for
Good
being
for you.
here, man. I appreciate you.
Good for you.
You have a really good soul. That I was shaking a lot, but other than that, they like gave me a little like shot or something for the shaking, and it stopped instantly. And then after that, they just carted me off and brought my mom and Blue into the room while they got me ready. Oh, I had to pee also before they could allow me to leave the hospital, but I had to pee right when I woke up, so that was nice. Yeah, and I just remember waking up to like the bandages on me being really tight. No pain though, I wasn't in any pain, I was just really groggy. And then you drove around and picked me up.
Yeah. So when he got carted,
really?
when he got carted after surgery, it was, I think it said it was supposed to be 202 minutes long. They give you like a color chart, and for all the people and who are, I guess, having surgery for the family members, and it like you can go to the screen and see if they're in surgery or if they're like about to come out, like if they're in recovery. So it was cool, so we could just kind of stay up to date. Oh, and they actually, because we got there earlier, the surgery before, he was able to get started.
Earlier.
Yeah, like probably almost like an hour earlier than the scheduled surgery time. So that was cool too.
Yeah, we didn't even have to wait, really. It was just like...
Like, bam, here we go,
right,
here we go. Yeah.
We're going to take you away now. I was like, okay.
So Em's mom and I hung out. We went and got something in the cafeteria and got some coffee and just kept checking the...
Got me this cute card.
Oh, yeah, we got him a card and this... Oh, yeah, we went to the... we went to the gift shop and, you know, and then...
Got
you that little... Yeah, it was really fun. So then we went up there and the surgeon called me and she said, all right, surgery's done. Everything looks good, looks great. And I think they said he was just waking up. And then just to wait to be called back once he was doing, you know, okay and had peed and everything. So we waited for like, well, it seemed like forever. So the surgery part didn't even seem like that long. It was honestly like after they said he was out, then it was like, oh my God, like when are they gonna call us? Because they just wanted to see his face, you know, and be like, all right, they say he's okay, but I want to make sure he's okay. So then we went back there and he was like, yeah, I wasn't hoping, but I thought maybe he'd be more like silly or something. But he was pretty chill. You were really happy though. You were in a really good mood.
Yeah. I thought that I was gonna, because you always hear these funny stories about when you wake up, you say all these weird things and stuff, and I was like wondering what I would say, but nothing like that happened to me at all. So I was pretty much in control of everything that I was saying and stuff. Then we ended up staying at a hotel, and then we came back home the next day. That was one of like the more difficult parts of the experience was driving home, because we had to drive like 2 hours or so.
But we got stuck in traffic.
And we got stuck in traffic.
Like a lot of traffic.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, we are getting some coffee.
And we're going back home.
Going back home. The cute man himself.
I survived. I'm alive. It's really uncomfortable because the initial bindings that they wrap you with are really tight, and I didn't have any drains. So luckily I didn't have to get drains, which some people have to get drains inside their chest, you know, for the extra fluid. But for mine, they just used like more compression, so I was wrapped very tightly to keep the compression down. And that was like the most uncomfortable, A, sleeping, and B, like in a car. So if you're gonna be in a car, just be aware of that. Yeah, and like take the medicine, I guess, that they give you, and just make sure that you have a lot of extra pillows, because that was probably the worst part about it, was trying to sleep and the traveling aspect.
Well, the sleep is still a struggle for
Yeah.
you. If you're like a side sleeper or a stomach sleeper,
That's probably one of the biggest issues that I'm having, and frustrations, is the sleep, because I usually would like curl up in a ball, you know, when I sleep, but you have to sleep on your back.
And we would just sleep like intertwined
Totally.
a lot. Like we were like, I know it's like, at least we would always fall asleep that way.
Totally.
And then if you wake up, then we would like cuddle again and then go back to sleep. So like you can't really like cuddle on
it's
him.
really hard.
And then he can't do anything other than his back. So it's just like here.
Yeah, that's literally how it is. So make sure you have some type of either sleep aid or a lot of pillows and a lot of patience, because that's probably the hardest part about it. We did put on our Instagrams different options for people to ask questions about the whole experience, so I just wrote them down and we're gonna answer those now. What do you remember pre-op? So these are our little sticky notes. I remember pretty much everything pre-op, except, like I said, I just fell asleep when they were starting to talk to me. Side note, be really nice to the nurses and the surgeons that you come in contact with. I smell real bad.
I'm recording.
I already smell real bad.
He already real stinky.
Sorry, guys. Before the surgery happens, I took time to introduce myself to each of the nurses that came in the room, and I was just telling them about my story and just being really happy and appreciative of all of them. When they carted me off to the surgeon before I fell asleep, I made sure to I was like, thank you guys, everybody. I really appreciate you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys, your time and stuff. And I really think that had to do with how good the result was, because these people really saw my positivity and my appreciation, and it kind of I think that shows off in people's work too, when they know that somebody appreciates them and stuff. So just a side note, a tip, be really nice to everyone you come in contact with, because I do think it comes back to you.
And technically your life is in their hands.
Yeah,
actually.
100%.
So it's be nice to people that can,
it seriously
control
change
that.
your life. Yeah. Here, you can ask.
So what was your pain level post-op?
So pain, I haven't experienced much pain yet. Maybe at the most it was a 7 or something. But that's mainly uncomfortable pain, not actual stabbing pain. It looks more painful than it actually is. It's really numb, I think, more so than anything. So uncomfortable an 8, but pain more 4 or 5. And then you'll get pain medicine obviously for the first week or so. I also choose to use cannabis as a pain managing aid, and CBD and THC and stuff together has been helping me as well.
Awesome. It says, are your muscles intact, and can you build more muscles after surgery?
So yeah, I chose to work out crazy right before surgery, which I think is a really important tip for anyone, is work out your chest crazy, because you will then be able to, and the surgeons probably are able to see your pec outline a lot easier. So now with my shirt off, when I'm taking the bandages off, I do see my actual pec muscles, and they are kind of large, larger than I thought. And sorry, they're
You got real large.
I was saying they're kind of larger than I thought they were, but it's because I worked out so much, and I do think that
it also
was
helps
helpful
to aesthetically looking, how they figure that part out, and the nipple placement too, because he got a free nipple graft for those nipples.
So it helps to work out, and yes, the pec muscles are intact, and I will be able to build those muscles.
Yeah, because they don't do anything with the muscles. They just take the tissue, and then close it, and then do the nipple.
Right.
Cool. And then you didn't have any drains.
Did not have drains.
No. So how did you set up and choose your surgeon, or how did you have your consultation?
So I think everybody's insurance is different, I could assume. So I only know from Kaiser in the Bay Area of California. They have a trans-specific department, which was super helpful. I just went through my personal physician, which I assume would be anyone else's route, would be going to your personal physician and saying that is something you're interested or needing, and then they go from there. I had a meeting with a counselor or something, and we talked for a little while about different surgeons and different techniques and just my story in general, and they set me up with the referral for the surgeon. And yes, I did get to choose, and I chose based on recommendation from that counselor and just in general, it's Winnie Tong from Kaiser in San Francisco was my surgeon, and sorry, I know I'm like rambling, but anyway, they pretty much set me up, and I chose her because of her availability, and from the recommendation. So I pretty much got set up within months, really. I had my first consultation with Dr. Tong in the beginning of June, and I said that I had open availability for the surgery, and I was open for any date, and somebody canceled, and I got my actual date like 2 months later.
And then, let's see. Oh, do you think it is possible to have top surgery before taking testosterone?
I do. I don't think that was ever a criteria for me. They did ask how long I had been taking T, so maybe it is, but I do know a lot of people who have gotten top surgery without taking T. It's not like...
Or with even having the plan to take T, too.
Yeah, no, it's... I mean, you could be anyone that believes and needs that, and I think that anyone should be granted that access. So, again, it has to do with your insurance. I don't know for sure, but
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you don't have to be, because there's a lot of people that don't.
Yeah. Do you miss working out?
I do.
A
lot. Working out helped me a lot with like my emotions. It was a release for me, a very healthy way of like having a routine set of some sort for myself, and just, releasing energies and things like that. So it is difficult not working out. I think that I have to wait like at least 3 months or something to even be doing anything like I was doing. But I am taking that very seriously, and I am like not doing anything really active like that.
I don't let him.
Because I really want to heal up too,
And you want to heal up the right way the first time and not injure yourself, and then have it take even longer.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, I'm pretty strict on those things, and again, Blue doesn't really let me do any of those things anyway, so it works out for the healing process. But yeah, that's pretty much all the questions. Thank you guys for always being so supportive of us and our family. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to making more videos. I'll probably make another video about the top surgery at least in like the 3 months later, and then I think we were planning on doing another video soon.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna do a relationship advice, and kind of just talk more about how we deal with ourselves, and so you guys can get a little inside look.
Yeah, so if you have any questions or anything, just hit us up on Instagram or leave a comment here. And again, thank you for watching, and we love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
How many days has it been?
Has it been?
How many days since surgery? You don't even know? 5 days? And what's happening tomorrow?
My reveal tomorrow.
What time's your appointment at?
2.
You excited, Daddy? You look really good.
Is this side swollen?
A little bit, not bad though. Get some ice on.
Yep.
Is that what's happening?
I just want a video.
We haven't seen anything, so we're
Excited.
Yeah, sorry, I'm so smelly.
Alright, here we go. We're just back here. Want to remove those today, okay? How's that? Looks great.
So cool. That's so cool.
So now I'm gonna remove the, those little
Cool.
poster things and teach you how to do some dressing
Okay.
changes, okay?
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
All right.